Have you ever been diagnosed with AIDS or HIV or HIV and AIDS? Have you ever been diagnosed with any of it? If yes, have you ever thought of doing something about it as soon as possible? Or did you decide to just sit with it and not to reach out for help? Or have you already tried talking to your family about it and no one listened to you? Or are you afraid to tell people because you're afraid of them not judging you or not saying things that you don't want to hear or things that will stress you out? Or are you ashamed to share with your family and friends because you're afraid of them judging you? Or the one person you trust, you tell them, but then they decide to make fun of you or decide to tell the rest of the other group or other people about what you have told them when you really want it to be very private because you're not ready yet to tell everyone? Or are you sitting somewhere alone and stressed out, worry about it? You don't know what to do because you're afraid that everyone's going to turn their back on you? Hi, my name is Miss Hawa Jaliba. Welcome to my channel. This channel is just a channel that I throw everything on it. I have other channels. I will put them down below. After this video, you can always check there. Subscribe to them because you never know what you will find on there, because in the near future, I'm planning to split everything separately because I'm putting everything on this channel at this moment. Now, I'm talking about HIV AIDS. HIV AIDS. Many people always have this idea when someone say, I have HIV or I have AIDS. Most people jump quick into conclusion, oh, I'm going to die, or oh, they are going to die, oh, don't talk to this person, oh, they keep them far away from us, oh, I think he is a gay, oh, I think she is a prostitute, you know. The reason why I'm saying this, or they say, oh, she's an African, I think she ate the monkey. Because there was a time back in the days when the HIV things start going around, or AIDS, people quick to jump into conclusion before they say, okay, their study says that it's a monkey, some part of Africa, people was eating that monkey, there where the HIV and AIDS came from. And then again, they say, oh, because it's gay, you know, gay people, that their sickness. Or these prostitutes, that's their sickness. No. HIV or AIDS, it's not made for specific people. African people that eat certain monkey, or because you are gay, or because you are a prostitute. No. HIV or AIDS made for anyone. Anyone can fall in that category. It's like any other sicknesses. But if you do have it, when they diagnose you that you have HIV or AIDS, that doesn't mean you're going to die. We all have the time to die. And we are going to die one day when our time comes. You know, God created this world in a way that each and every one of us have our time to live it. Some people life got short because other people decide to take your life because they want to play God in your life. But people have this misunderstanding about HIV AIDS. As soon as someone says they have this, people jump into conclusion that they are gay. Who told you? There are lots of gay people out there that don't suffer from HIV or AIDS. And there are lots of prostitutes out there don't suffer from HIV or AIDS. HIV AIDS, this is just a sickness, even though they say it comes through sexual. But, excuse me, there are some people that have HIV or AIDS, it's not through sexual. There are lots of other different ways that people do get HIV. Of course, sex is the most popular one, which they say we should all protect ourselves. But anything can happen. Some people protect themselves, but still the protection sometimes break. And some people can be lucky, they don't get HIV or AIDS. But let's say, for example, you get HIV or AIDS. That doesn't make you any different from any other human being. That doesn't say that you're less than the people that don't have it. You are all the same. The only difference between you and them is because you are sick with HIV or AIDS. Nowadays, they have medication for HIV, AIDS that will keep you going for a very long time. But you see, sometimes people so afraid of what people are going to say. Because the country I'm from, I'm country origin, I'm from West Africa, Liberia. Let me tell you guys a little short story. I hope it will be short. Back in the days, you know, in the 70s, in the 80s, maybe farther back, but that's the time I was around. When they start talking about HIV AIDS, back in the days, it was like a big fear. In fact, we had this mentality that as soon as you get HIV or AIDS, you start losing weight. But then people that are already skinny, if people don't know you, you are in trouble. I used to be one of them. You know, from growing up, I was very skinny. I was very, very skinny. To the extent, everyone used to tease me when I eat food, where the food goes. I was skinny until I reached to my, I think, 40 or 38, 39. And that is, I gained a little bit of weight because I got on birth control. Then I started gaining weight and it was like a happiness for me. But that mindset, we all had it from back home. And I say had it from back home, I didn't know that if you have HIV or AIDS, you can still be normal. Because back in the days, we don't have this education for people to tell you HIV or AIDS. It's not something that you can get from shaking hand or from doing this. But we all been there. Worry about not catching HIV or AIDS. Until in Holland, I had some friends. They passed away from AIDS. But when I heard the news, I was a little bit shocked. Then I start thinking, but they didn't lose weight. And then I realized that HIV AIDS, it's not something that you have to lose a weight. It's a sickness that it is there in your body. But if you take the treatment and get yourself away from stress, you can live a normal life. And also, there are organizations that is for people down that try to keep it to themselves, dying. Don't do that. Because keeping it to yourself and just sitting in there by yourself crying, you don't know what to do. Some of us lose some people like that in the past, but it was just too late when we get to know that they had it. And up to now, I get really angry because I wish I knew. I could talk with them and help them. That's not something to be ashamed of. It's sickness. You are sick. People should treat you the same way they would treat someone with cancer, or when you get a cold or flu. They should treat you the same. They should support you. Just because you have HIV AIDS doesn't make you any different from anybody else. You only happen to be sick. The least you will want is people start to act funny towards you. But don't worry. If you are one of those people that are out there that have been diagnosed with HIV AIDS, don't stress yourself out. Don't worry. Because the worry alone, whether you have HIV or AIDS, worry alone can cause you health problem, and it will end up to something else. Maybe something else will kill you than even the HIV or AIDS. So if you have something like that, please don't try to keep it to yourself and let the stress kill you or whatsoever. If you don't want to tell anyone that you don't trust, ask your doctor. There are a lot of organizations out there. Check on Google or just speak to your doctor. The doctor will show you. There are lots of beautiful people that are out there that are suffering from HIV AIDS. But because they have their support of their family or friends or one another, some marry each other, some make good friends with one another, and they live. Some live, some maybe doctor will say to them, you have 5 years to live, and some will end up living for 10, 15 years. So please, I'm saying this because the reason why I decided to do this, I was supposed to do this since 2 days ago, but every time I try to get to it, something else come up. And something keep nagging me, I always say, God nagging me, speak, so it's like, okay, I say, okay. And I believe that it's possible that there is someone out there, maybe crying, need some solution, and need some help, because not every culture see HIV or AIDS to be just normal sickness. I don't know what is the issue with some people in the world with gay people or prostitute. That's people's life. This world made for us all to be there. Let God be the judge for people. But people like to point finger at people. This person is like corona. It's like constantly God keep telling us, you come together. Let us love one another. Let us support one another. God constantly telling us that we are all the same. It is this person today, tomorrow it could be me. But he constantly telling us we should support one another. Whether that HIV, whether that AIDS, cancer, whatever, any kind of sickness. You can die from any sickness. You can be the most healthier person. No HIV, no AIDS, no cancer, no sickness. And you can just drop and die. Let us stop judging or hurting one another when it comes to HIV, AIDS. Let us support one another. We shouldn't go pointing finger. I saw a video and then I start to cry because I lose some friends back in the days, and I lose also family member, because sometimes people just don't want to talk because you think people going to think that you are this or you are that. And if you tell someone that you trust that, oh, I'm ill, and they want to blackmail you, let it go to hell. Blackmail you, say, tell the whole world, I'm sick. Nothing wrong with me being ill. All I need is just a support. And if you cannot support me, let them go. You don't have to be afraid or you go do something to yourself or put yourself in a trauma. No, don't do that. Don't. This is something that this video I will have to, when I finish speaking English, I will have to speak my traditional dialect, because just in case if my country people happen to come across this video, when they take it in the village, trying to tell the villagers about HIV AIDS, so people can know, because even though in Europe, of course in Europe, some people stay point finger. Europe, America, people always want to put a blame on gay people, prostitute, or people that ate the monkey back then, but it's just constant thing. But thank God now, there are organizations around that you can go to them. You just check online. I'm sorry that I'm not a big technical person. I really, when I was reading those things, trying to study to see what I can come up with to encourage people, I wish I have the technical idea. Like when the people talking, they pop these things and pop on the screen. You can go to this organization, you can go to that organization. But if I come up with something else, I will make another video of that, because I'm still busy doing search about this. Because we are living in a society, people forget that we have to be there for one another. It doesn't matter whatever sickness it is. But today I'm talking about HIV AIDS, because I saw an African boy, when he opened his mouth on his story. I just came across it, like that on YouTube, and then I start crying, and I said, oh, I think this is something I need to say something about it, so that if some of my family member or back home, they come across it, or maybe someone take it in the village to show to people in the village, so they can be educated about the HIV AIDS. It's not something that you can get from saying hello to someone, and it's not for gay people, and it's not for prostitute. It's no, it's not like that. Some people get HIV/AIDS through blood transfusion. Some people get it through different ways. But it doesn't matter however way you get the HIV or AIDS. All I want to ask people is that let us be emotional intelligent. Let us all try to be there for one another. Let us all try to be helpful. Because it could be that person, but tomorrow it could be you. And when I use the word, God kept telling us something that we have to stop discriminating among one another. An example was what? COVID. COVID, it was all over the world. And that's something that we have to think about. It's like God simply trying to say to us, none of you are above the law. We are all the same. Let us try to love each other, give each other unconditional love and support. Because people constantly pointing finger. Just because this culture believe like this, do not mean you have to believe that way. Because sometimes people make you so stressed out about little thing. You have a family member come to you, say they are sick. Oh, I get HIV AIDS. Oh, I get HIV. Support them. Be there for them. And don't think that, oh, you that get it, oh, you're going to die. No, don't think that way. They have lots of organizations. Some people even live normal life. You can find man or woman in the organization. You might be attracted to one another, or man can find a man, or woman can find a woman. You can spend your life together, love each other until God ready to call. To go to the call of God, to go to Him. All I'm going to be asking is this. Please, if anyone there listening to this video and you happen to be sick, it doesn't matter whatever sickness. But mainly I'm talking about HIV AIDS. Reach out. If you don't want to tell anybody, well, our advice is tell your friends and family. And that's the time you will see who your real friends are and who your real family are. Tell them and see what they will say. The one that will eye funny to you, cut them off. You don't need them. If you have friends or family, they don't understand that you have a situation or you are sick. If they are not there to support you, trust me, cut them off. You don't need them. Before, people don't know about organization, but nowadays there are organizations. You can go to them. And if you need someone to talk to, if I'm around, talk to me. I don't mind. I will be able to support you as much as I can by talking, encouraging you, and so forth. But don't be embarrassed because you have HIV or you have AIDS. Don't let yourself suffer in the pain and make yourself to die. Maybe you die before your time because you are making yourself so sick and so stressed out. Don't do that. Trust me, there are people, they die young or beforehand, and they have no HIV or AIDS. And there are people that have HIV or AIDS, and doctors say to them, you're going to live just for 5 years or 2 years. And they live till the same with cancer. Sometimes they will tell the people, you get this time to live. But our life, it depends what God wants you. If God says it's time for you to come, you come. No matter what doctors say, it's not going to happen. So guys, I'm just simply trying to say, if you are diagnosed with HIV or AIDS, reach out for help. Speak to your doctor right there, and let your doctor help you to find organization. If you feel, go to the organization, because the organization is an organization. You have people with HIV, AIDS, and they have people without, but they are all there together helping one another. And then you can join the organization. When you join this organization and you feel really comfortable now and you're ready to tell your friends or family, go and tell them. There is nothing there to feel shame about. There is nothing there to feel embarrassed about. You just happen to be sick. Just tell them. And if you are not too sure of yourself, If you're feeling funny in your body, just check. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to go check, you know. Sometimes go and do STD test. And then if you have it, they will tell you immediately. Don't sit till it is too late. Go and seek help. And for my people, the villages, since many people still don't know, if any of my country people will come across a video, please you let the old people know in the village, and some of the people that don't really know that about the HIV AIDS, people still have this mindset, or when someone get it, you're going to die, or people think it is a gay sickness, or it is a prostitute sickness. No, it's not like that. Or people that eat the monkey in Africa, they eat the monkey. No, it's not so. It's just one of them sicknesses that people get, and then you that like TB. People used to discriminate with TB people. They don't even want to touch some things that you know. It's like this. But today I'm talking about HIV AIDS. Reach out, please. And if you go check yourself, maybe STD test, and they tell you say you have HIV, don't worry, you're not going to die. You just happen to get a sickness. Ask your doctor, what can you do, the treatment, and where can you go, like for help or organization that you can talk with them, people that are the same like you, that you can talk with. And then when you feel comfortable enough, talk to friends and that you trust and see their behavior. If they are acting funny to you, get rid of them, darling. No good friend will act funny to you when they know you are not feeling well. They will show you unconditional love and they will support you. And don't be afraid thinking that, oh, because it's also here in Europe, people get the mindset that only gay people can get this, that. No. There are gay people. These people are such a clean people. They keep to themselves. I don't know why people always have the mindset about something to say gay people. So everywhere people have to point their finger. Always people pointing their finger with different things. HIV AIDS is not gay people sickness. It's not prostitute sickness. It's for all of us. It can happen to anyone. So please, young ones, if you watch this, remember, HIV AIDS, when you get it, you can still live a normal life. The only difference between you and the people without HIV AIDS, because they don't have it and you have it. Okay? So please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us support one another. We are living in a time where God kept telling us that we need to be united. We need to be together. Think about the COVID, what happened? The whole world went down at once. God is telling us to come together. Let us stop judging one another. Let us stop pointing fingers at one another. Let us just show some unconditional love to one another. Just because you are different from the other person do not mean that you're better than them. So please, the world will be a better place if only we all could learn how to share a little bit of love, not being so selfish and bad-mouthing people. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, HIV AIDS is not for gay people, and it's not for bad people, and it's not for prostitutes, and it's not for people that are from Africa that eat monkey. No, it's just a sickness. Let us support one another. If someone will tell you, say, I have HIV AIDS, don't go judging them or start gossiping and so. They just happen to be sick. If you cannot support them, leave them alone. You don't need to be. around the person. And you that get HIV AIDS, don't worry about it. You're still going to be the fine person you are. All you have to do, just ask for the organization and the support. If you don't want support from people that try to judge you, seek support from the organization. There are lots of it. Lots of organization. You will find good people. Amazing people. What I would do, I would try to do more research, and I would try to see if someone able to help me to make the thing pop up where the organizations are. Or if not, I'm just going to take a big white sheet and write it down and hold it like this so everyone can see where they are. Because I'm not a technical person. That's why people always see I have these difficulties, people messing around with my channel, stealing some of my stuff on the I see that some people even stole some of my makeup stuff. They try to even erase me and taking my work to be for them. Like I'm not here. They create another Instagram with my face, my body, my profile, and then, but that's a different story. I'm coming to that one day. I'm just saying here that we should try to support one another, and I'm just trying to say that I'm not good at technology. That's why I couldn't make things to pop here. But if you need some support, email me. I will try to, and my Instagram is also there. That also I see that I think people did something to my Instagram. I don't know what it's because I copy and paste it there, but I see that it's not the way I put it. I don't know what is wrong with these people, but that's a different story. Once again, I would like to say thank you to you all. Please share this video because you might help somebody that out there that's really going through a struggle with this problem. They want to talk to people, but they feel ashamed when it is nothing for you to be ashamed of. Even if, let's say for example, let's say you're gay, and so what? But everybody have their own choice. Why is such a big deal for people? Or even if you're a prostitute, and so what? That's your life. You choose to be like that. And if you are African girl that ate the monkey and you became like that, nothing wrong with that. Please let us support one another. Let us show love to one another. Trust me, there is more blessing in doing good than doing bad. You will feel good if you are in that situation for someone to hold your hand and understand and be there for you. Please do this. Share this video if you can. Maybe there are people out there you're able to help them, and then they will find a way to go to an organization to find help. Because some people, when they tell them these kind of things, sometimes you never know. They don't even know maybe what to do. So please, guys, do so. And for people that don't already have HIV AIDS, do regular checkup for yourself. There's a place in city center, or you can ask your GP for you to do STD tests. Because if there's anything, if you know you get HIV, you can start working on it in time. Okay? And I just want to say thank you all for listening to this video. If you watch it to the end, please share it. I got to make one extra one because this is long. I got to make one extra one in my language so that they can send it. Or I hope family member, friends, when they see this, they can share it with our old people and tell them what I'm talking about. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you can. Share your idea, what you think. You can help others, maybe others that will watch it Your comments, what you say there, your experience, it will help others. Let us help one another. Let us share that love with one another. Until then, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. I'm sorry that the video is long. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but what can I do? I have to make this a little bit clear, you know, because I felt really bad when I saw the boy talking. I feel bad, and I say I have to do a video on this, at least so some of the people that God want them to see, so they can see on my part. So that's why I make this video. Please guys, don't forget to get a video thumbs up, share it. You never know, you could save somebody from a stress, or it could save somebody from not harming themselves. Because back then when it first came, people were just kidding themselves because they cannot handle it. But nowadays people live longer than ever. Okay, thanks to you all for watching, and I see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.